Welcome back to the Concept Complete podcast, featuring myself, Spencer, and my friend Matt with NFL Gaming TV, and traveling across the Rainbow Bridge of Bifrost from the land of Asgard to Midgard. Fistcake, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. How about you guys?
Also, for some reason, your shirt is green screened.
It's green screened.
Oh no, I don't have a body.
I will fix it.
No, that's okay. I enjoy it.
Fixed it.
It's fixed. Apparently, we had the green screen on this whole time, but because you had no green, you had nothing green behind you, it never mattered until you put on a seafoam green shirt.
Wow. That's
that just
pretty
further
cool, actually.
Explains why he is coming from Asgard. He is of a godly body of invisibility.
I'm a magical being. Ooh.
Niflheim.
God, Norse shit and stuff.
All right, so we're going to start with what we played this week and what we've done. Fistcake, why don't you start us off?
So, I've been playing this. It's not a huge game. I don't know if a lot of people played it, but God of War.
Oh,
have you guys?
Yeah,
I guys heard of that God of War?
Yeah, it's like a indie gem or something.
Yeah. Apparently, it's like really good. I don't know. I haven't seen much on it.
Yeah, like when I saw the reviews or like the previews and like the trailers, I just thought it was like, oh, you raise your kid in the wilds, whoop-de-fucking-do, woohoo. But actually, upon further inspection, you play as a misguided old god of Greek mythology who blamed Ares for his own bloodlust and killed the entire Greek pantheon, and now has moved on to the Norse mythology.
I don't think he blamed Ares. I think Ares did it.
Ares actually he actually did the thing.
This is what happened. So what happened was that Kratos, begged Ares like, "Hey, let me kill people in your name." He's like, "Okay, LOL." And so Kratos went on to go kill billions of people. Hey, Adam, welcome to the chat.
Hey, Adam, dude. God of what now?
Yeah,
God of Dad.
God of Dad.
Dad of Boy.
God damn it. But and he just going on with his murderous killing spree. Like he had no questions or anything. He was just killing people left and right, women, children, civilians, everybody. He goes into a church, and without even looking, he throws his Hades blades or whatever, not even looking, not even paying attention, and he just happens to kill his family, and then he blames on Ares that he didn't look. So
actually, that's very
Kratos
like Greek mythology type problem solving.
That's literally it's like the Ares' version of I'm not touching you.
Yeah,
I'm not. I didn't do that. You did that. I just gave you all the tools and then blinded you by bloodlust.
Yeah.
Oh, so I wonder if maybe now did he get the bloodlust from being under Ares' banner?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
So he blamed him for the fact that he had the bloodlust, and just so happened his family was in the way.
Yeah, pretty much. But
and then anyways, now he has a new family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's moved on clearly.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, who knows? But I've been playing the new God of War, a lot of fun. Gone to because you guys are at the tower now, right?
We've finished Alfheim,
yeah,
and we've finished the Stony Shores or Stony thing. It's an area in which is not perfectly obvious to you when first going through the game. That's all I can say about that.
Gotcha.
It's like a secret place.
Fine, you say it's a secret place.
Sacred. I haven't finished Alfheim yet, so never mind. You're
We're ahead.
Well, I'm saying for YouTube videos. That's
okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I got you.
I'm being a scrub. But yeah, I've been enjoying that a lot. Good stuff, very strong first boss fight ever.
Yeah.
Like that. It's start off super strong. Oh, you want 3 phases? Okay, here you go.
Oh, against the stranger?
Yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ. Okay, he's dead now, right? Nope. Oh, we're going to fight in the air some more. Okay, that's cool. Oh, throwing rocks and shit at each other. Oh, broke the earth. Okay.
I mean, what do you expect? He feels nothing.
He did mention that a few times. Yeah.
No, only a couple. You can miss it if you're not careful.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's just implied with him. It's like I liked when Kratos grabs his fist and he's like, Finally, God. We can actually fight now. Let's go. But yeah, been enjoying that. Don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but a very solid game. Highly recommended to everybody out there.
Yeah, super good.
Let's see. Played PUBG with Butternut Monday, and played with him, Kelty, and Hobo Cop, if I remember right.
Hobo Cop, that's funny.
Yeah, we didn't win anything, but it was a good time. So we were just talking shit on each other the entire time. Dying a lot. Me dying a lot. Tried to throw not throw, but I tried to drive a car into some guys, and then just to run them over, but they shot me, so I fell out of the car. But I was still in that state where you can get recovered if somebody finds you and recovers you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the car started rolling back down the hill towards me, and I got out of time. I was like, "Oh, this is how I die." Okay, bye.
Oh, did you clip that?
I would have if I remember. I mean, I can still do it. I just had to remember. Let me put that in a clip. Death by car, PUBG. Okay, perfect. What else? Played Overwatch with Corn on Thursday.
Cool.
Played their Horde/Adventure mode, which is okay. They have 3 versions of it. They have one where you can only play as 4 characters, another one where you play as a different 4 characters, and there's a third one where you can pick whatever character you want to be.
Who do you fight in the Horde mode?
In the Overwatch Retribution.
I'd assume enemies.
No, I know, but what type of enemies? I mean, you're only ever fighting against players.
And Retribution, you're fighting. It's like a prequel story where before Reaper became Reaper and all that fun stuff. But you're fighting. Basically, you go to this one guy to get some information out of him. Reaper kills him, and then now you fight your way back to a escape pad, which basically you just kind of fight robot versions of other characters. There's a ninja tracer kind of person. There's a sniper Widowmaker, blah blah blah. And then the other one, you just find a horde of crazy omnics that have lost control or have gotten corrupted or something like that. And then the third one's the same version of the second one, except for you just choose what characters you can play as. Why
even have them be different?
I think because of certain always loot boxes, man.
Loot boxes. I get why they have kind of robotic counterparts to existing characters in that one, in the first one you were talking about. If only because then there's you know what their kit kind of is, and you can plan around it, and they're familiar. But at the same time, it's did they maybe just be hey, do we have any enemies for this? No. Can we just put CPU versions of existing characters in there and just call it good and make them robotic? And they're that's easier.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not? Put it on that. But yeah, those are special enemy types, and then you have the regular grunts, which are nothing to write home about. They're just, grunts. But
Gotcha. Almost like Creeper. Like Creep, in MOBAs. Anyways.
Oh, Creep.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Why would you say Creeper?
I don't know why I said Creeper. But
Yeah,
I meant Creep.
Yeah. I think you're talking about the Creeper comics guy from before. I'm is he a
me
robot
too.
fighter?
I was what the fuck does that mean?
I'm so confused.
Yeah. I understand your confusion because I added an ER and it made everything different.
It changed the entire world.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, actually. Yeah.
When Lars turned his snare drum off.
That broke the rock world.
Stuff. Oh my god. But gotta play Bridget, the new hero, and that. And she's actually a lot of fun. She's a tank/healer/fighter type.
That's your type right there.
Yeah, I'm all about fighting stuff. She's got a fucking rocket flail or a rocket mace or whatever that you
rocket flail.
Burning up in the yeah, nailed it. But she's got that and a shield bash, which is a lot of fun. But
it's cool.
Yeah, played that. Played the first Borderlands some more with the Hen House boys.
Nice.
Not getting we're getting further, but it's Borderlands 1 compared to Borderlands 2 is night and day. Borderlands 2 is better in almost every way.
Borderlands feels like a proof of concept, and then Borderlands 2 is the concept in its
the real
ultimate
game.
form. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're trudging through that. I think we're getting part of the way there. It's hard to tell with the game. I forget I forget where like how fast the story goes through because it's not even like that much of a story. It's just like, oh, you get to the vault and then oh no, you fight the vault. Oh god, and then game over.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
You basically just go through like areas. There's no real. I mean, the only continuing thing is you're just trying to get to the vault. That's
pretty much it. It's nothing exciting there. We played Siege Friday night. We did okay. We won a couple, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's like the inverse of previous week, I think. If I remember right.
Mm-hmm. I think the real loss is my USB drivers.
Oh yeah, are those still dead? Are they gone forever?
They are still having problems. Even without playing the game. I'd read some stuff saying that some people are having problems when they had Steam open. And it doesn't matter. Like last night, I was doing some stuff on my computer, and I had to shut it down again because it just happened in the middle of nothing.
The video card didn't crash again, did it?
No.
Okay.
That was a one-time thing so far.
Knock on wood. Well, may I have to find another
need to
fifth.
Reinstall Windows or something.
Yeah, reinstall Windows.
Or I might just have to fire you, Spencer. Sorry, man.
We'll get a mine without a computer, right?
Yeah,
that's true.
Useless. JK. I played and beat Not a Hero, the DLC for Resident Evil 7 today.
That's what you were playing. You know, Matt asked you when you were in our chat, but you had already, I guess, dipped as soon as you sent your message saying you were going to be leaving.
I thought I typed in Not a Hero, but maybe I just forgot to hit send. I don't know. Probably. I was like, yeah, I'm going to play Not a Hero. Wish me luck. And then I guess I just forgot to hit send.
Never got that.
Yeah.
Whoops. This is awkward.
Wow.
But yeah.
I kind of figured it was the Resident Evil 7
I didn't. I had no idea. That's why I asked.
But
nice to get an answer.
Well, hey, here it is. Ta-da! Ta-da! Is it everything you hoped for?
Yes.
It is.
How was that?
It was okay. It was very okay. Definitely padded it a lot longer than it needed to be because, like, I said this in the video, like, for you to like wait over a year to release this, whatever state it was in before, it should have just been released in that state because it's not like it only took me like an hour and 15 minutes to beat it, and that's with like a few like cheap deaths, like kind of like the whole
when you don't know what you're supposed to, like new enemy type or something like that, and you're like, I don't know what really I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like new enemy type in that one room where like with a robot clown in, if you didn't like watch the VHS tape that explains what you're supposed to do in that room or whatnot.
Just
like Lucas said. Yeah, like Lucas said a trap, and I'm like, okay. Oh, there's my buddy in the middle of the room. I'll go save him real quick. And then like you go to pick him up, and then Lucas is like, oh, not so fast. Herpa-derpa-der. And then you die.
I'm going to get you back.
And then like in the loading screen, it's like, well, before you save your teammate, make sure all the traps are disabled. I'm like, oh.
There's traps.
Well, I knew there was traps. Like there were lasers that you're supposed to like duck underneath and whatnot, but I didn't know he can suddenly move them around and like direct them at
Resident Evil with their moving lasers. Everyone remembers the first movie.
I remember the first movie, and then when Resident Evil 4 tried to play off that movie moment, and then now this.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, it's free, so I can't say don't recommend it or do recommend it. It's going to be part of the game.
Absolutely, you can.
I don't play it
just because it's free.
Well,
sometimes the free things are bad.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, and this would be like a deciding kind of thing. What does it bring to the table as far as overall lore and story building?
Basically, hey, better know what's going on.
Yo, butternut.
We're right in the middle of discussing what we played. Trying to think. Sorry.
We're talking about Resident Evil 7, the new DLC, Not a Hero.
Resident Evil making cubes out of people since 2007.
That's right.
So what it brings to the lore wise is explains a little bit why Chris Redfield is working for Umbrella now, and also what happened to Lucas. Like if you just play the base Resident Evil 7 game, like, oh, Lucas just got away scot-free. But it turns out Lucas is not getting away with it scot-free. You're going to chase him down, you're going to get him, because that's what you do.
So literally, Lucas just got away, and Umbrella's like, "Sick him, Chris," and he's like, "Okay."
Well, I mean, the Umbrella showed up at the end of Resident Evil 7 anyways. They were just there to like take care of the thing, and like apparently his first objective was to rescue Ethan, and the second objective was to secure Lucas. And
fucking hell, Chris. Couldn't have come a little sooner?
Yeah.
That would have been, actually, that would have been a much cooler idea, is if the DLC was you as Chris Redfield in an alternate reality where you did come in time and you go in and actively save Ethan.
I mean, yeah, that'd been a lot more fun. And I did play Butternut's game this week. It's pretty fun if you're into puzzle games and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about releasing it for Steam and whatnot.
That's cool.
Hold on, one. Hey, lay down. Thank you. For some reason, they decided to start wrestling in the middle of the show.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay. But yeah. Pretty good game. Butternut's game's pretty good if you're into puzzles and whatnot. Edge loved the shit out of it. He was like, after like we played the levels that Butternut told us to play, Edge was like, you got more? I want harder challenges. I was like, okay, well, here's level 29. It's like, okay. But I don't know what happened after that.
That's
hopefully
cool.
Edge is still alive.
Yeah, we haven't heard from him. He might be dead.
He came to our chat a week and a
God.
half ago.
Butter's game is like the new Ring movie.
Oh, God. Shit, am I next?
You never get past level 29.
Oh, God. Oh, Edge did die, confirmed. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, lore-wise, pretty much Resident Evil Not a Hero just does that, and also you get a new shotgun. Woohoo.
Ooh.
Do you get that in the base game?
No, you don't get no.
So he just has a new shotgun.
He just has like a new. It's like this kind of like the upgraded pistol you get that has like anti-zombie technology in it or whatever.
Joke's on you! I'm fighting swamp monsters.
Yeah, no shit. Wrong kind of bullets, but yeah. So it's okay. If you don't play it for the story, just play it if you just want more Resident Evil 7. I guess that's the only reason I would say to play it.
Okay.
All right.
And then, yeah, not even gonna touch it. I recorded some Yakuza 0 this morning. So basically got through the first 2 cutscenes after recording for an hour and a half, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
Everything just got set up, so now I can actually play the game for Kiryu. But then I'll have to do that later when Majima's half of the game starts up. But pretty good stuff.
I was gonna make that joke.
Majima Buu?
Yeah.
Like Majin Buu from Dragon Ball.
Oh.
See?
Okay. All right. Do you want to sit in the corner?
Majima Buu.
It was a good one. It's just you didn't get it.
It was an okay one. It was all right. But actually, speaking of Boos, I played some more Dragon Ball Fighters this week.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to get the DLC because they're releasing Vegito.
Yeah, Blue Vegito. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito. It's going to be pretty cool. He's got like a beam sword and shit. That's pretty nifty.
I'm sure that probably is explained in the series.
I don't know if they...
I don't know.
But
there's 150 episodes I haven't seen yet, so...
I can't remember where I left off yet. But yeah, playing that. I was playing with a Hit, Brawly, and 16 the other night, and I did pretty good. I forgot I haven't played like 16 forever, and like the combos I used to do with him just kind of like came naturally anyways. I'm like, oh yeah, dunk him, smash him, blow him up.
Mm-hmm.
And then
he's a brain dead character, so I can understand why.
Oh god, it hurts so much. Fuck. Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait until you play against Broly. He has armored attack, so like it takes a lot to like actually knock him out of stuff. So that's
gonna be sick because that's gonna be Spencer's fucking team.
Brawly,
Brawly, Android 16, and Captain Ginyu.
There we go.
Yeah. you
can't stop me now. But,
or Nappa.
Oh, there's some good Nappa players out there. Actually, it's pretty.
Yeah,
impressive.
I mean Nappa's not bad. I actually played him one time because I forgot that I had Ginyu instead of Nappa, and he was great.
It worked out just fine. But yeah, I came out clutch in one match because ended up like I beat him twice, and then the guy beat me twice, and then it was like the final one.
Oh shit!
And we're down to our characters, and I just did 16's like, oh, this is my final move, and he he dodged out of it for a second, but then like went to go for an attack, and then I caught him, and then game over. I won.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mic drop. Walk away.
Pretty
Android
much.
16 explodes in the distance.
But that's all the bullshit I played this week. What have you guys been up to?
I was just thinking about it too. I'm like, well, for most of the week we didn't really play
we didn't play anything.
But we actually have a good number of games that are new that we played still somehow. On Thursday, we played 2 games. We played a little bit of BattleTech and we played a little bit of Frostpunk.
Oh yeah, BattleTech.
Yeah, BattleTech. It's all right. I think we're waiting to hit the stride of the game where it actually gets into the actual combat, because we were still in the tutorial section.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I thought it was gonna be more like XCOM. It's not though.
It feels
like it kind of is, but like it's not though.
I didn't have the expectation that it was going to be like more like XCOM, but the expectation I did have was that it was going to be a bit faster. And also, maybe a bit less. I don't know. Some of it feels kind of janky, and maybe it's partially because they don't explain a lot of it to you. Like they explain a lot of some stuff, but then other things they're like, "Oh yeah, my armor." And I'm like, I don't know which bar is your armor, dude. On your
they don't explain the health bars at all.
Yeah, so I'm like,
oh god.
So like I'll do damage, and then the motherfucker will blow up.
His armor will like fly off, and you're like,
okay. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then you'll kill him, and then but he'll still have like some white armor left that's on his like health bar or some shit.
Is that his armor?
What is that? What is
it? Health?
Is that his soul? Was I unable to destroy his soul?
Yeah,
and then there's a whole
exercise as well.
Yeah, there's a whole thing where you can incapacitate the pilot, but and it seems like it's something that you can aim for, like you can go for incapacitating them, but it doesn't explain what about attacking them incapacitates them. Because sometimes they will, and sometimes they won't. You'll knock them down. At one time, I thought we had killed somebody, and then they went and just got back up again. And I'm like, okay. And then we just hit him again, and then you actually got incapacitated.
Mm-hmm. And you also don't really get, like, at least in the beginning bit, you don't get to pick what weapons you're using.
Yeah, you're in just like this mech with no arms and shit.
Well, what I mean by that is that you don't get to pick what gun you fire with on the mech.
Yeah. It just fires everything.
Yeah, it just fires everything.
Yeah, yeah. I was expecting a bit more control over, like, okay, I want to fire my lasers at this guy, or I want to shoot this guy with my precision shot to take out his core. I wanted a bit more of that.
So I don't know if that's going to open up later or not.
I really hope so.
There's also this weird shit where you can multi-target people, and it worked one time where I was able to target 2 people
and hit them both,
and then the next like 3 or 4 times I tried to do it, same person, same button, just like multi-target, hit people multiple times,
and it would just hit one of them.
It would just hit one of them, and then they're like, "All right, I'm done." Why did you lie to me before, or are you lying to me now?
And they would unleash everything on that one person.
Yeah.
Like, fire at all weapons. You're like, okay, cool. It's gonna hit everyone. It's just like on one guy. And you're like, what the fuck?
I'm done. No, you ain't, bitch.
There's 2 more people.
There's 2.
Now, I wonder if we're missing something where you allocate portions of how much you're shooting or something like that, but it doesn't say anything.
Yeah, the UI is kind of a mess.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know what a lot of it means, and it doesn't explain it. And then a theory I have with that is that the one time you targeted 2 people and hit both of them, they were kind of next to each other. And then the other times, you had people who were a bit farther away.
Yeah, but not by much.
But why would that... Like, I don't know. It almost feels like...
You would think they would give you a warning.
Yeah, like, oh, you're not going to be able to target all these people because it requires too much servo motor to turn or some shit.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a clunky Front Mission 3 then.
Yeah, it looks very promising, and I hope that it opens up and that we're able to learn about how the combat works a bit more.
But our first like hour and a half, I was not impressed.
Yeah, Matt was like, "You wanted to just switch to Frostpunk? I'm kind of done for the day." And I'm like, "Oh shit."
Damn.
But and we played a bit of Frostpunk, and Frostpunk's actually pretty good.
I've never heard anything about Frostpunk. What's that? What's all that about?
Yeah, well, it's a city builder, and you play in kind of it's a post-apocalyptic world, but it's not like kind of what you think. What's happening? Well, where are you going?
City builder. Sorry, what?
Dude, it's kind of compelling. I don't know.
It's made by the same people who made This War of Mine.
Yeah, it's made by the same people who made This War of Mine, and the way they go about the storytelling, like, because in those types of games, the storytelling is in kind of like the events that you can take part in, and how it's different every time. That type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the standard post-apocalyptic scenario. It's basically like the whole world just froze over, and all the food dried up and froze, and nobody had anything, and civilization just kind of collapsed. And so you're part of this group of people who you think are the last, like, major group of humanity, which you probably aren't. Otherwise, that'd be weird. And you travel out into, I guess, I don't know why you even left where you were at, but I guess to find a better shelter. And you're in this kind of canyon area where you're building up your city. And it has a similar system as Banished, where you don't control the people. You just place the things and then allocate them to the different places.
Okay, gotcha.
And there's a huge mechanic about heat, because it's like -40 at all times. And so you have to manage your generator, which is it's like a coal generator, and it's giving off as much heat as it can, and you can upgrade it and make its range bigger, or you can put down steam heaters around your buildings, or put heaters inside houses. But that all takes up your coal, because it's a management city builder game. And it seems like a lot of the stuff that they have, there's like real consequences. Like, if you don't do this thing in time, that's it. Your city's going to die.
Wow.
They give you a very limited supply of just kind of like random wooden crates, and that's your wood supply. And if you I came kind of a bit dangerously close to it before I realized what was happening. If you don't research enough to get a sawmill to be able to cut down the frozen trees that are around, if you run out of the wood, you can't build anything. Nothing can be built. It's GG. And the same thing with coal. You find like piles of coal in the area, but once you run out of that, there's coal deposits, but you don't have mining research just yet. And you can also use a coal thumper, which it just like digs into the ground. It's kind of like fracking, and then you can get coal that way. But the game doesn't tell you. Well, it might have told me, but I might not have noticed. And the angle I was at, I only saw one part of the building. I didn't see behind it. And what was happening behind it is it was digging out all this coal like at rapid speed. I'm like, fuck yeah, sweet. So we're going to survive. It's going to be good, because I only had 13 hours left of my coal supply. And then nothing was changing. Like, my coal supply was still going down. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And then I look behind it, and there's this huge pile of coal that's just been building up. And apparently you have to put workers in the coal pile to then have them bring it to the supply. And I had no idea. But I think, and I'll stop after this because I don't want to go too long about it. I already have.
That's fine.
There's my favorite part of the game is it has sequences a lot like if you played Stellaris, or if you played a Grand Strategy, where there's like these events with the people, and they bring forth like problems, and then you have little choices to decide what you're going to be doing.
It was very Europa and stuff like that, those decisions.
And so people will come forward and be like, someone died, how are we going to take care of this? Because we don't have like a cemetery, what are we going to do? And then you have edicts that you have like a book of laws, and you can decide different stuff moving forward. My father worked in a coal pile and walked up hills both ways to get there.
In the rain, snow.
And one of the choices for when someone dies is you can just decide to bury them in the snow, which is less work, and you don't have to build anything additional. Or you can choose to build a cemetery, and you make promises to the people. So you're like, I'm going to build a cemetery. And then and a lot of them you have to do it within a limited amount of time. Like, one of the first ones to kind of teach you the mechanic, they're like, hey, we need homes. And you have the choice of building, of being like, I will supply shelter, or I will supply shelter for everyone. And depending on which one you pick, or fuck off, yeah. And depending on which one you choose, you have I think the same amount of time to do it. It's like 48 hours to build a bunch of shelters. And I chose the safer one. I'm like, I'll just provide shelter, and it's like, okay, provide enough homes for half of your people, which is like 40. So I had to build a ton of little tents and shit for people to live in. But it's pretty cool, and we just got to the point where it opens up. You build a balloon, and you can see out over the wasteland, and there's like missions. You can send scouts on missions to find other people and stuff like that, and bring more people into the town, because it doesn't seem like there's a big mechanic about people giving birth as much as it is like in Banished. The common mechanic in there is you build a house, you get people in there, they give birth, they have kids. Okay, you build more houses to give those kids houses, and then those kids have kids, and that's the way it works. In this one, it doesn't feel the same. It's just like they're just people, and I guess a more important thing to do is to find other survivors to bring to your town. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty good.
Actually, does sound interesting for a city builder.
And it never gets boring. You're always on your toes because at any point shit could just slide south. And luckily, I did not fail so far.
Knock on wood.
No, I had confidence. It's supposed to be good at city builders.
Yeah, it was fun.
Best city builder in the universe.
Maybe.
How much is BattleTech and Frostbite or Frostbite?
Yeah,
Frostpunk.
People can get that. No.
BattleTech, I think, is 40, and then Frostpunk, I think, is 20. 15 or 20?
Yeah, I think it's 20.
Okay.
But and the one thing I forgot to mention for people who don't know what the game is, it's
30.
Oh, it's 30. It's basically steampunk in a post-apocalyptic winter. Yeah. So you have like steam-based things and all that type of stuff and all that technology you would expect.
Bicycle punk.
Yeah. It's
well, why is there frost stuff if you have steam all over the place?
Because you're in the frost.
But if the steam heat stop, but I beat.
And we played Melee on yesterday.
Yeah, we played Melee, and that was fun.
I don't think anything really crazy happened.
We were telling somebody else about something that. Yeah, we played against a viewer who was pretty cool. Another Adam, and
shit.
And he played Matt as Samus, which is usually my character, and. You guys, he won the first couple, and then you rallied back, and but it was pretty competitive. And then he played Falco against me as Samus, so he plays both of our characters. And
shit.
And then just like, I mean, he didn't like destroy me, but he beat me.
He four-stocked you in the Samus Ditto.
Yeah, and we did Samus Ditto, and he actually destroyed me in the Samus Ditto. It was pretty cool.
Is he your guys' kid? Do you have a secret kid that somebody used tissue samples from?
I think I would name my kid Adam Ramirez.
I think you did on purpose. I think
that's his Twitch handle. Yeah.
I'm just saying, maybe somebody took both pieces of your hair, combined them together, and made an ultimate melee warrior.
That's possible.
Possibly.
I don't think my other half would let me play Samus though.
Which is why half of you would be me.
Yeah, exactly. It's both of you combined together. Oh god,
they'd be constantly at war with themselves.
And then we played Smash 4 today.
Yeah, that
went well.
Yeah,
and then we played fucking 4XM because we gets views on YouTube. Super sellout mode.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one with like the shitty settings and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's where they're trying to make it like Melee, but they've kind of like bumped it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually didn't go too poorly. I mean, it was fine. We had the great idea of
no. Don't say we. Don't ever include me in this.
So Matt was like, "Oh, okay, it's the weekend video. For the weekend video, we do like first to fives and just like random whatever." And Matt's like, "Okay, I want to play Jigglypuff because usually at the end of the day, if Matt is tired of playing his other characters, he likes to wind down and play Jigglypuff, where the only goal is to rest people."
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm like,
"Okay,
a
lot of high tech skill characters." I'm serious.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm
no, Fizzcake is laughing.
I don't know. Just
Matt plays a lot of fast and intensive characters, and so Jigglypuff, all you have to do is just jump around, kick, and then rest people.
The APM is so much lower.
Yeah. So and then I'm like, I haven't played Villager in a while in this since I think the first time we played it, and so like, I'll play that. And Villager, I mean. The movement is great. I think Villager has one of the easiest wave dashes in the current version of 4XM, so that was really fun. We still have the problem with the movement where you have to just like slam the stick to actually get your character to run in the first place, which is terrible. But it turned out to be the most grueling fight. We had a game that was 7 minutes long out of 8 minutes, and 6 minutes of that was just neutral game of us.
Yeah. So neutral game is like where you're both kind of like fighting for center stage, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody has
no one has a clear advantage over each other.
Yeah.
So it was like a lot of mind games and like a lot of like baits, like, oh, I'm gonna go in, or am I? Mm-hmm. So you do like we did that, and then for like 6 minutes.
And then Matt like eked it out at the very end, and then I didn't win anything for the next 3 games because we were doing a first to 5, and he beat me on game 4, and I was so just because like when watching
it's exhausting.
Sure, when watching it probably doesn't look like much, but like I was thinking so hard about different options because Matt was just gaining on me, and he realized that my character wasn't quite as fast in the air, and he could like snuff out all of my stuff, and I wasn't allowing myself to fully figure that out, and for that I failed. But a lot of strategy and then re-strategizing like in the moment and stuff like that, and it was just so exhausting. I was just like, all right, that's it. I'm throwing out the towel. We don't have to play the 5th game because I can't do this matchup again.
No more.
And that's the first time I've done that in, I think, ever. Because I never throw out the tile to my detriment, usually. Yeah. Usually I'm, like, stubbornly going forward when I shouldn't be. And this time I was like, fuck this. And Matt's like, don't be a baby, just switch characters. I'm like, ugh. So then I switched to Roy, and then I did pretty well. But Matt still won that one. And then I'm like, okay, great, this is fine. And then we got raided, and it was awesome.
Yeah, woohoo, raids. That was fun.
Is that everything? Oh, we also played God of War.
Yeah.
I know
we kind of talked
particular
about
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, similar thoughts. I will say, as just like a helpful, kind of thing. If you bought the special edition where you start out with a particular the Death Vow gear, it starts with luck stat, and just expect the fact that most of the gear you're going to be getting afterwards does not have that luck stat. And that you should, wink, wink, look into other gear if that's important to you.
With luck.
Yes.
Okay. Wink, wink. Luck is really strong.
It increases the amount of experience you get and the amount of stuff you find, and a couple other things too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to start with our first story, and actually we'll go ahead and do. Were we going to start with that? You think?
I thought so.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So we'll start with Halo Online.
Was that the first story?
I mean, we didn't really decide a definite first story, but that's totally
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So,
great story.
Which is actually, this is the big story, so it's probably good to start with that just in case. But Halo Online, as put together by El Dorito, the weirdest name for a group of people.
They did I think they picked that name because the fucking Xbox 360 was called the Durango, and then Halo is closely tied to Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Oh, El Dorito, and also El Dorado, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it was. What did I say? Durango?
Yeah, you said Durango.
It might have been El Dorado.
Might have been El Dorado. Either way, that's cool. That group, basically, there was a version of the PC Halo Online in Russia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was only for that group, and they were able to take that version of the game, work on it, mod it, whatever, to get it to work on more of a Western audience, English-speaking people, I guess, and put together like servers and allowed people to play Halo online. And it's a special version of the game where it's basically Halo 3, but it's not everything is exactly the same as Halo 3 as far as I understood it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were so excited to play it. We were going to play it this Friday instead of Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening was Microsoft kind of basically barred them from being able to continue anything with the game. And
they didn't say you couldn't do anything with the game.
True. Okay.
But the El Dorito team was like, we're going to stop before they have to tell us.
Yeah, and this was in response to the fact that streamers were getting DMCA.
Yeah, they were getting DMCA'd by Microsoft on streaming Halo Online, which is shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's very shitty.
I mean, people already know about it. Why are you going to DMCA streams?
Yeah, it's like, that's kind of mean. But yeah, so Fiskit, you had an article that was talking about, I guess, Microsoft's statement on what was going on with that.
Yeah, let me just roll down here to the official statement. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot, dude.
No, you're right. It's just I'm trying to get to like the TLDR statement, not just the whole shebang, but okay. Let's see.
It wasn't even strictly. Originally 343
It's
Studio.
343 statement, and then Phil Spencer, the Microsoft president, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Xbox president. He's basically 343 said boop 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 boop. Oh God, I lost it already. Gee, I getting old sucks now. 343 goes on saying that they're just basically the only reason why they're trying to take this down or do anything with this because the difference between the El Dorito and like the original Halo Custom Edition was the fact that Halo Custom Edition, you had to have the like original Halo PC game, like the Steam key or whatever for it.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to have access to it, you actually have to buy the game anyways. And they're like, okay, that's fine. You can customize it then, blah, blah, blah. But the El Dorito thing is it's completely free and it has assets used by like Halo games throughout the entire series. And they were not very cool with that.
And code that they made to have the game work in Russia and stuff like that, the online code and stuff like that. That's all.
Oh, the alternate code from that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then they go on to say that for a bit. And then the last thing they state, which Phil Spencer says, this point is important. And then he quotes the quote that I'm about to say. One thing remains clear. The community really wants more Halo on PC. As we look ahead, we're very excited about the prospects of an official classic Halo experience making its way to PC. And we hope to be able to partner with the El Dorito team and broader mod and content creation community to help inform the types of experiences and features our fans desire. While we have nothing to announce today, please know that the PC community is very important to us and top of mind as we work towards the future. So
PR for maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're definitely working on it. Don't worry, we're not bad people.
Yeah, it honestly sounds like they just added in like, oh, we're absolutely for working with El Dorito and other content creators.
Well, the crazy thing is that the 343 they had people like people in the 343 team or whatever who make Halo now were tweeting and retweeting stuff by the El Dorito team. They're like, yeah, this is sick.
Wow.
And then
that's crazy
because it's not like I think the whole like their whole shit. Like no one was happy to do this because I don't think Microsoft cares. They're just not impeding on their sales yet.
Yeah.
And I know like 343, like apparently they were for it because they can't make a Halo game to save their life. So
Correct.
I think everybody was disappointed.
Yeah, it's just something to
I know I
cover.
was.
Yeah,
They get to play it really.
Everybody here at Content Complete is very disappointed in this.
Yes.
And the entire throughout the entire thing, there's no statement by Microsoft or anybody talking about the DMCA takedowns, like why they didn't warn people instead, or just like fucking go straight for the throat, like, hey, now you can't stream for a day.
Yeah.
No warning, no nothing.
Yeah,
just
that seems
take
a
it
bit,
down.
Just kind of heavy-handed for seemingly no reason. I almost think, I mean, did they realize how heavy-handed that was going to be? As far as DMCA claiming?
Again, there's no information about it whatsoever. Yeah. Just all they say is like, yeah, this sucks that we have to do this, but you gotta stop it, please.
Yeah. I mean, like they have to kind of, but like,
I mean, they could
DMCA streamers. They're not the ones.
Yeah, they're not even the team is making.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, are they breaking any copyright? It's like kind of a gray area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's their content. They can be like, hey, don't stream the shit.
That's true.
But yeah, you would think that they would be like, Microsoft would be like, yo, okay, we're going to do this. Nobody can stream Halo Online, though. We're giving everybody like a 12-hour warning before we, start, sending
even
out
a tweet.
Letters.
A tweet or something would say, hey, don't do this or we'll do takedowns.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Yeah, you would think that them doing this would signify the fact that they might have something working. I mean, because they have a Russian version of it, right? And this is a modded. I don't know how much has changed between the Russian version
a lot.
as far as content.
A lot.
A lot has changed. Okay, and maybe this is something that they've been wanting to do, and they didn't want to have any competition with a player-made thing, and they wanted to make their own thing and make money off of it, as being like a secondary thing outside of we got to protect our copyright, which is the primary reason that they give. But yeah, so I guess I'm trying not to get any at all like excited about the fact that they would be doing something, because I don't think they would be doing something in the next 2 years even, probably.
No, I wouldn't.
Unless they pull up Bethesda and they're like at the next E3 or something like that. They're like, yeah, in 2 months this is getting released or whatever,
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
then they gave us Fallout 4, and we're like, really?
Can
you take it back?
Could you have spent a bit more time on this?
Could you add choices, please?
Could I get 2 more forms of yes? Right? I'd like a snarky yes. I know it's a little bit, similar to a sarcastic yes, but it's like a little bit more of a bite to it.
Yeah. Like a fuck you yes.
Yeah. Maybe a no. I don't know.
It's just maybe
Who
one
the fuck am
no.
I, right? All right. So let's cover an update of a previous story that we did. I don't even know, 6 months ago now. Was it? No.
Probably.
No.
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
It was a while back. Yeah. I think more
you
like 3 months
should just
ago.
not try to say times.
That's true. Okay. A while back in a previous episode of Content Complete, we talked about a suit being given out by Epic against a Fortnite player. The Fortnite player was a kid who had been cheating in the game, and they were suing him. And
For using hacksaws.
For using hacksaws. And the mother had, I guess, made a statement talking about his age and how, I guess, there was like some kind of technicality she was trying to bring across about the fact that he shouldn't have a lawsuit against him. And Piscake, there's an update. Could you give us the details? Live in the field.
Hey, hi everybody, it's Fistcake here. Boy, sure is windy out here, and all this lawsuit stuff. Oh god, papers flying everywhere. I can't make heads for tails. Okay, no, yeah, she basically was saying like, no, you can't really sue him because he's a child. But then Fortnite's like, well, he signed up. There's that terms of service stuff that you always have to click.
That nobody reads.
That nobody reads, but we all agree to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he broke those, blah, blah, blah. So after they made a response to that, there was a silence. So Epic moved for a default judgment on February 13th of last year. No, this year. February's already happened. Time flies. Anyways.
2 months ago.
Yeah. So they moved for a default judgment, which was basically like, okay, this is good to go now, right, Judge? Because they haven't said anything. Mm-hmm. But the court ruled that the letter sent by the mother in November should be construed as a motion to dismiss the case, which forced Epic to issue a response, and it did so earlier this week, saying that because defendant has not carried his burden of proving Epic's complaint fails to allege sufficient facts to state a claim for relief that is plausible on its face, his motion to dismiss must be denied. So basically saying, since he didn't provide proof, we're going to continue on with this. So there you go.
So I don't remember, like, what was the main reason why they're specifically suing him versus just banning him from the game?
I think he made videos and stuff like that, kind of like advertising for the hack.
Right, he was an idiot. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was him. He was like, just saying, I didn't do anything. I'll use this and that and that and this. And
yeah, and he specifically stated what it was he was doing instead of having plausible deniability.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah,
and
he was a dummy.
Yeah, like if they, like, even Epic, like, because Epic would like went on a spree of like hunting people down that were cheating, and then they got one guy, like, with just like, hey, just promise to never play it again, never do it again,
Which
and they like
I'm
didn't sue
assuming,
him.
yeah, they would have done with this kid too, until he posted his tools.
Yeah, until like, I mean, they might. Just, I don't know what happened. What will happen with this case, but I mean, I'm sure they're trying to like really go. It's like one of those things like they have to do the thing, but they really don't want to like do the thing. Like I really don't want to shoot you, but if you're gonna make me shoot you, I will. But if you can just say, "I'm sorry, I won't shoot you," okay?
Oh, like a certain game that we all played that ended in a very similar way.
But,
I don't want to shoot you. but I'm gonna have to shoot you because you're forcing my hand. Nah, never mind.
Yeah, he didn't play that.
Oh, okay.
Chill.
Okay, I got you. There's a reference.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, okay, yeah. I kind of got it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
It's like a big spoiler, so we're not going to.
Yeah, I
tell
Wikipedia'd the
any
game
more
a
of
long time ago, so it's fine.
Okay.
I got
Yeah,
you.
and that's why that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah. All right.
Didn't mean to bring us to a halt. My bad.
Shit. Well, that was pretty much it. So now we'll just have to wait for the reply back from the mother.
Yeah. So they had to make a reply, otherwise they were gonna throw it out or whatever, and so they did. And now the mother's gonna have to make another reply. So this is just basically one big like email string at this point. Like,
I think
No,
now
stop.
it's going to be like an official case. I think at this point, like if they're gonna, because they have to go on with it now. So I don't know.
the best thing that the mother can do is try to find any way in which she can argue that the case should not exist, and then go for that.
How old is
I should
this
try that
kid
again
Like
last time.
16 or 17?
Worse. 14.
14.
Might be 15 this year.
Oh yeah, he might be turning 15.
Yeah. So there we go.
Wow.
But yeah, that's.
I feel like the mother should be responsible.
Oh, yeah.
We had this
Who do you-
conversation last
Who
time.
do you think is going to be paying the money? The kid
Yeah,
doesn't have any
like-
money.
Yeah, but I'm saying the lawsuit should be against the mother specifically because
I mean,
she's the
I mean,
parent.
She didn't. At this point, it kind of seems like she's trying to push for that because like they're officially suing him, but she even says like, "Well, he didn't do anything under my eye. Like he's just a child, so I can't like he couldn't."
That's
like,
not a good argument.
Officially, yeah, he couldn't agree
I'm a
with
bad
it.
parent.
I wasn't watching my child and didn't realize that he was doing these things, and the internet
Also,
is.
why do I care? I'm an adult. I pay bills. When the fuck do I care about my kid playing Fortnite?
True.
Oh, now I'm getting sued. Now you're going to sue me?
Yeah, it's like God. I work 40 hours a week to come home and deal with this shit.
God dang it.
Incorrect. Bobby. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that story. Nothing.
All right, and
nothing
then
new yet.
yeah, and then there's a couple of small stories we got here. Let's. I mean, we can talk a little bit about Slay the Spire's third character that just got released on beta.
Yeah. But,
And I have a little article here that kind of gives a little bit of information about it because I saw some gameplay. Who was it? Monotone Tim was playing it.
No, it was Austin.
Austin.
Last Grey Wolf.
No, we were watching someone else play it.
It was
Like
him.
an hour after it came out.
Oh, that was a Roomba.
Was it a Roomba?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a Roomba.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
hey, Roomba.
But yeah, like right when it was released, he was quick on it. But so basically, Slay the Spire, for those of you who don't know, card game, and it came out with 3 playable kind of like deck types characters that you can play. And they have been kind of teasing this third type this whole time, and they finally released it on beta. Warning to the wise, if you wanted to play the beta, it does replace all of your saves and stuff like that. So, is it a
I
separate
think it just
instance?
runs. No, I don't think it replaces it. It just runs as a different game
It runs as a
altogether.
different instance, and so you don't have all the same stuff unlocked.
Yeah, if I remember
Gotcha.
correct. I mean,
Okay.
as far as I know, I don't think it would delete the thing. I think it just runs a different instance of it. But I'll find
Okay.
out when I play some more.
But,
shit, everything's gone. Great.
So on this article on PC Gamer, basically it's a robot wizard called the
Oh,
the
it is a
Defect.
wizard.
Yeah,
We fucking
wizard,
called
Harry.
that shit.
yeah,
We called it.
yeah.
It
Episode,
wasn't
like,
really that hard to call.
9 or whatever. Yeah,
It was like a very simple number.
the long-awaited third character for the roguelike card game, Slay the Spire, is now available in the beta version of the game. It's a robot wizard named the Defect.
Yeah.
And once you update to the beta, all you need to do is unlock him. Is to start one as the Silent. And then it goes into kind of like how to unlock him, and then it talks about how he's more complicated than both the Silent and the Ironclad, or the original 2 characters. He's built around orbs that provide passive and active bonuses, and you can maintain up to 3 orbs at once and cycle through different orbs when you want to change up your options. And as the developer told us when we spoke about them and about Slay the Spire's past and future, the Defect will be the last character released in early access, but the studio does plan to release more characters once the game is fully released. They're still unsure whether future characters will be paid or free DLC, but that is the current situation. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't wait to try to play him if I get a chance tonight.
It's kind of
So
funny
do you
because...
have to?
Oh, go ahead.
Do you have to like beat the first boss to complete a run, or do you just have to play a run and then like exit it?
It just
Or-
says you have to play as the silent, right?
I think you just choose the silent and then it's unlocked.
Well, when I started the beta, you only have the ironclad unlocked, so you had to do whatever you do with the ironclad to unlock the silent, and then
then probably that.
silent.
Yeah, that's a little weird, but yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I guess as soon as you can get to this, maybe it's the same thing as with the ironclad, because don't you unlock the silent after beating the first? You have to beat it once first to unlock the silent, or
I have no idea.
I don't remember. We did
yeah.
it like almost right away.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, but it was like you kind of forget. I had to look it up.
Yeah, but yeah. So you play as the silent to unlock them, and it's kind of funny because a lot of the cards that are specific to the character,
They all have like big beta.
yeah, they just have like
art.
Yeah, it almost looks like someone drew it with crayon on as the picture for the where the artwork would usually be.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them are like look pretty interesting, and it seems like just based on the color of the cards that it's more based around like artifact stuff, along with
Yeah, because you're like an
magic-y things.
automaton
Yeah,
that you fight in the
yeah.
world.
You look like literally some of the robot stuff that you fight, which is kind of cool. Which I guess is why it's called the Defect, because maybe it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, lore. What? It's cool.
Yeah, lore. Oh, yeah.
So that's happening. And then we have a couple more things here. Let me just try to...
Belgium and the
Oh, yeah. So last week we talked about how the Netherlands had...
I killed it.
Nice. The Netherlands had passed, I guess, a judgment for loot boxes on how it was against their gambling laws, and how any game with loot boxes, and they specifically named a few, had a particular amount of time before they had to no longer have that in their game or get fined. Well, Belgium has followed suit and has also come to the same conclusion about loot boxes in their country, stating here, let me see here, a report declared that the loot boxes are in violation of the country's gambling regulations. So just a week after the Netherlands Gaming Authority declared that some video game loot boxes are in violation of Dutch gambling laws, Belgium came to the same conclusion. The commission looked at 4 popular video games, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Overwatch, FIFA 18, and Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and found that 3 of them contain loot boxes that contravene the country's gambling regulations. So they make a big statement about it, and then, let's see here. Apparently they've been investigation since November.
Probably since Battlefront 2 came out.
Yeah, it says...
Yeah.
Yeah. The report notes that the PEGI rating system is applied to games based on their content, but does not take into account gambling-related elements. At the same time, developers are increasingly using systems to get players to spend real money once they have purchased a game, in ways that range from using celebrities to promote loot boxes to keeping the odds of winning hidden. So, with the report complete, the Gambling Commission declared that violating loot boxes must be removed. If that does not happen, the operators risk a prison sentence of up to 5 years and a fine of up to $800,000. Theirs is much worse.
Mm-hmm.
The Dutch are like, oh, yeah, so we're going to fine you, but we don't really give the exact amount. And then Belgium's like, yo, you're going to go to prison.
Well, how are they going to enforce that?
Better not step into Belgium. That's all they got to say.
It's
a small country, but it's got its...
You got a connecting flight here, motherfucker?
Ho, ho, ho.
You ain't leaving. You can check out anytime you want, but you can't leave. The
Hey-o.
Eagles, Hotel
Yeah.
California,
It says
Yeah,
when minors are involved...
1968.
When minors are... God damn it. When minors are involved, those punishments can be doubled.
Oh, shit.
$1,600,000
that's not a small fine.
pounds.
$800,000. That's not small.
Is it dollars or pounds?
It's euros. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, euros. Okay, same thing. Pounds, euros, whatever.
I mean, it's
They're
not the same.
Same
Pounds are
thing,
worth
it's
more
fine.
than euros. Okay.
It's same thing. I got it. No, don't worry.
Yeah, a deadline for their change or removal hasn't been set yet, but he said that they would hold interviews with game publishers in the future. And a rep from FIFA 18 publisher, Electronic Arts, said that they would welcome the dialogue with Minister Gaines, which is the guy that was doing it, but also reasserted the company's position that its loot boxes do not constitute gambling. So
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, FIFA. What I find hilarious in this entire article is that for some reason, since its changes after this initial release, Battlefront 2 is actually one of the games that isn't breaking the Belgian law.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they removed most of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, technically, since they removed all the stuff, it's okay now, but like at release, it would have been murdered.
Yeah.
Although they are bringing back in some of the loot box stuff with the skins that you can get. So, maybe when that happens,
you're on thin ice, dude.
They might just not release that feature in that area, which would be smart.
Probably, yeah.
Like, you know what? Okay, fine. Belgium and the Netherlands just won't have this feature. Oh, sucks to be them.
Yeah.
We still have the U.S. and everyone else.
So far. Dun
So
dun.
We've lost 8 sales.
Shit.
I'm EA and I don't care.
Money.
All right, well, I think
All right,
that
cool.
about wraps us up.
Yeah, that wraps us up. So, Fizzcake, why don't you tell people where they can find you?
You can find me all kinds of places. You can find me at twitch.tv/Fizzcake, where I stream 5 days a week, generally between the times of 8 p.m. and midnight. If it ever changes or if I stream more, I'll usually post on my Twitter, which is @thefizzcake, where I tweet sometimes, and Matt tweets at me with gifs sometimes, and Spencer usually retweets and replies with a LOL or something occasionally. It's all good times here. And then on my YouTube at youtube.com/c/Fizzcake, I upload videos every Monday through Friday. I think I'm trying for 8 a.m., noon, and 4 p.m. release times. We'll see how that goes with this first week, but I think that should be doable. I think this week we're going to have God of War, Yakuza 0, which would normally be a fucking Into the Veil God Hand, but it still supplements each other. It all works out in the end. But this week, Yakuza 0 and End of Zoe / Not a Hero, the Resident Evil DLCs, blah, blah, blah.
Nice.
But that's where you can find me and what I'm doing. Where can people find you two?
All right. So you can find us on both YouTube and Twitch at Neanderthal Gaming TV. It's the same in both locations. We also tweet over at Neanderthal GTV, so you can check us out there. Again, like Fizzcake said, mostly gifts from Matt, but oftentimes, if there's some Smash stuff going on or anything like that, anything that we're interested in, you can be sure to find retweets of that as well. But going on to Content Complete specific information, you
didn't tell them the schedule at all.
Okay, that's true. That's
for
okay.
us.
Okay, fine, yeah. So on the weekends, we play Smash.
In the mornings.
And we do the podcast, of course. And then throughout the week, in the evenings, usually after 6 p.m. Pacific time, we play games such as...
Oh, and Adventure. But that goes into the Comcast.
Yes, and I'll be doing that, don't worry. We play games such as Rainbow Six Siege and, Frostpunk. We might play again. You think we'll be playing BattleTech again maybe this week?
No idea. I might play that by myself and see
just
if it
to
gets
see how far
better.
it gets.
Yeah,
I got you. But we usually stream just about every night after 6 p.m. Pacific time. Also, Tuesdays is Into the Veil. Speaking of Into the Veil, Content Complete specific information. You can follow us on Twitter at ConComcast. That's where you can get information about Into the Veil, about the podcast itself, about Adventure Complete, which is our role-playing podcast, which right now we're actually playing through a homebrew by our good friend Adam called DAB, Dystopias and Badasses. It's pretty cool. You guys should check it out. Episode 1 of that. Also, I guess technically episode 7 of Adventure Complete is up on Fizzcake's channel, as well as there is a separate stream for the actual audio version of the podcast, separate from the usual podcast one. So we're going to put a link to that as well in the video so people can find it there. You can send us information or ideas and suggestions to contentcompletecast@gmail.com. The podcast does go live on twitch.tv/ConComcast at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays, 5 p.m. Central. All episodes are available on YouTube. The audio-only version is available on your favorite podcasting app, and both are released on Mondays. So the very next day, we release them. Any last words, guys?
Not really. Thanks for Adam and Butternut swinging by, chatting up the entire time.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You're good. You do good work, boys. You do good work. But
thanks to USA Voyager for stopping in as well.
Oh, yeah. Forgot. He said hi, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he did his robot face. Okay. I guess that's his hi. Never mind. All right.
Cool. All right, great. Well, thanks everyone so much for watching and listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Updating content.